Okay, guys, case study number 9, and this is Liam. So, truck case study number 9. Liam was an experienced driver with over 40 years experience working in national and international road haulage, carrying various loads and general haulage goods for a Dublin haulage operator. So he didn't own the place, he was just working for him. Okay. What do you call the person that owns the trucks? What do you call the person that owns the trucks? The business.
Owner, wouldn't it?
Sorry?
Wouldn't it be the owner? Like owner
The
operator?
owner, yeah, but what do you call a company that moves stuff around?
Haulage company.
Yeah, haulage or
Freight forwarder?
freight forwarder, yeah, excellent, or carrier, yeah. This morning, I just want you to understand the relationship between the consignor sending the stuff, the freight forwarder or the carrier. He's the person that owns the trucks. You are the driver and the consignee. Okay, a lot of people get those terms confused. This morning had to collect a full load of steel girders from a steel yard that was 10 kilometers from his depot. So it's a short hop, yeah, in Dublin, and take the load to a construction site about 60 kilometers away in Arklow. So how long would it take to drive 60 kilometers?
About more than an hour, 10 minutes.
With a truck full of iron girders?
No, hour and a half.
Yeah, so an hour and a half would be comfortable, wouldn't it? Once it's loaded and everything. Okay, Liam walked out into the yard to his truck, hopefully wearing the correct PPE, yeah? He was the only driver of the truck which he checked out as part of the company's defect reporting system. What's that?
Isn't that the walk around checkbook?
Exactly. It's a very fancy way of saying you do your walk around, you take everything off. If there's nothing wrong, you tick the box at the bottom which says nil defect. So it's a nil defect book. You take off the top copy, you give it into the transport manager, and you keep the book. Okay, that is all part of the company's defect reporting system. Okay. After doing this safety checks, he checked the equipment he needed for loading and securing the steel girders. What safety equipment should you have on the truck?
A fire extinguisher?
Absolutely. What size?
2 and a 6.
Kilometers?
Has to be 2
2
kg, yeah. And what else? A fire extinguisher and
First aid.
and
Triangle?
triangle, exactly, yeah. And then the RSA recommend a notepad and a pencil, which is gone now because of the advent of the phones, and a high-vis jacket and a torch. They're recommended, but those other things, the first aid box, the triangle, and the 2K extinguisher, they're regulation. You must have them. So anyway, the stuff for lifting the girders, he had a storage box containing chains, slings, securing clamps, lashing clamps, webbing straps, and nylon rope. So quite a selection there, yeah?
Yeah.
You can use slings, ropes, and straps, and ratchets, and netting, and tarpauling, depending on the situation. I think with steel girders weighing 1, 2, 3 ton or whatever they are, you're not going to use ropes, are you?
No.
Probably go with chains and...
Chains, exactly. All the equipment was there, and the insurance company had inspected, tested, and passed them as serviceable only 2 weeks ago. He also had a certificate of roadworthiness that was 2 months old. How long does that last?
Issued 2 months ago. Yeah.
I'm assuming that's his CVRT, Certificate of Vehicle Roadworthiness Test, yeah?
Yeah.
And that lasts 3 years, well within the year. His truck was fitted with hydraulic. What's the difference between hydraulic and pneumatic?
Hydraulics use liquids and pneumatics use air.
Absolutely. Hydraulics, fluid, and pneumatic is air. His truck was fitted with a hydraulic onboard crane and stabilizers rated with a lifting capacity of 1 ton. The crane was recently tested and certified. That's good. But Liam checked it anyway. He's a winner so far, isn't he, our Liam? He called, better than the one we got in class anyway. He called back into the traffic office and collected his documentation for the journey. Everything okay there, yeah?
Yeah.
The load was the maximum weight he could carry, as his truck was a 32 ton. So how many axles on that?
4.
4. GVW stands for, oh, it says there in the brackets.
Gross vehicle weight.
And what's the other acronym? means the same thing,
DGVW,
which stands for,
DGW,
designed gross vehicle weight.
design,
and the other acronym, which is similar,
MAM,
which stands for
maximum authorized
maximum
mass.
allowable mass.
from maximum.
Yes, maximum allowable mass. He arrived at the steel yard, spoke to the yard foreman, put on his steel toe cap boots, and moved his truck to where it could be loaded. What else should he be wearing, really?
High vis.
High vis, absolutely. Should be wearing a high vis all the time anyway.
And the helmet, no?
If he was working on a building site, you absolutely need a helmet. And what other documentation would you need?
Safe pass.
Yes. But I would just be wearing a high vis all the time. I mean, it just makes sure when you're working around large vehicles and there's rigids and 40-footers and cranes moving around all the time, they're so fixed on what they're doing. It's such a large vehicle, so many blind spots. It just makes sense to make yourself visible. Yeah. I used to collect a truck out there in Bleston in the yard, and the lighting was poor, and it was a middle of winter, and I had a high vis and I had a luminous trousers, and I walked around with the torch. If someone ran me over, it was going to be on purpose. Okay, the yard foreman said the forklift driver would help him loading. Okay, while Liam was chocking his drive axle. Jose, do you know what chocking is? Jose?
What?
You know what chocking is?
Where?
Chocking.
Oh, the chocks, yeah. When you put the chocks on the wheels.
Exactly, yeah. It's just a funny English word. I didn't know if you was familiar with it. It's just you get a triangle and you chock the wheel.
No, I am.
I'm glad he did, because I didn't have a clue what that was.
You'd normally chock the driving wheels as well. While Liam was chocking his drive axle wheels on both sides of the truck, the forklift driver asked him what he wanted loaded first. Now, I assume he has his handbrakes on as well. Liam calculated the weight of the girders, various sizes ranging from 500 kg to 1500 kg. He wanted the load distributed evenly over all the axles. Everyone happy with that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
From the front to the back.
Yeah, you have to have it even across the board so it doesn't overload each axle.
Yeah. Ranging from 500 to 1500 kg.
Yeah, so the heavy stuff on close to the bulk, is it?
Is everybody happy with that? I'm trying to find you the line. What was his crane rated for?
1,000.
Yeah, but it's not his crane loading it.
The crane is
I assume
for 1,000 kilos, is it?
At the other end, is he not?
Yeah, I suppose if there's no help at the other end, you can't go over the 1,000.
Exactly. His crane is rated for a ton, and this guy with the forklift is putting on girders at 1,500 kg.
In the book, I have 1,800 kilograms.
Okay, I'll change it to 1,800, but it's the same thing, yeah? 1,800 is still over what his crane can lift, so that would be a concern, wouldn't it? You need to make sure,
if he's got no help at the other end,
you need to ring ahead and make sure there was someone there to unload the truck.
No, his truck is rated for a lifting capacity of 1,800.
Oh, really? So it's 500 kg to 1,500, but his truck is rated at 1,800. Is that what you said?
Yep. So it says here anyway, my one.
Okay, I'll have a look for it.
The truck or the crane?
It says 1
crane.
ton.
The crane is 1 ton here.
Yes, 1 ton.
Let me see
his truck was fitted with a hydraulic onboard crane which has stabilizers rated with a lifting capacity of 1,800 kilograms.
Okay, this is weird. This is weird the way.
I wish the RSA could get the fucking books right.
And what does your one say, Jose? You have the official book, Jose, yeah?
I have the app. Hold on, I'm checking that now.
Okay.
I'm the one with the book.
Wait, we're going to get Jose to check it. Did you find it, Jose?
Yeah. So case 9.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know this morning.